Well, good morning. I thought that the bye week came at a good time. Uh, Anytime you can win the game right before the bye, it's important. And we had a lot of bumps and bruises that we've gotten healed up for the most part. We still got a couple of guys with some nagging things, but nothing. I think that'll hold them out of the game. Getting ready for Miami is a huge challenge. The last few years, they've really kind of lit us up scoring points. So that's a huge challenge for our team. And offensively, we've got to do a good job taking care of the ball, minimizing turnovers, and putting points on the board ourselves. So they've got a lot of great individual athletes like they always have, and they're playing very well right now. They probably played their best game of the year on Saturday night. So thankful for the Virginia Tech win. Got a chance for another conference game at home and a chance to go 2-0 in the league. So it's a huge game.
Coach, what are your thoughts on getting the execution that you were having success with before the bye week kind of restarted after having a week off?
Well, you always, anytime that you stop, but I think we've gotten better each week that we've played to this point, and we certainly need to because we haven't come close to reaching our potential, I don't think. So hopefully this Saturday gives us a chance to put both sides together, offense, defense, and the special teams, really all three sides, and play our best game because it's a game that we're going to need to play better, play well because they're, like I said, they're very athletic and very talented.
You expressed confidence early on with Justin Thomas. Is he playing more like a third-year starter, or is he showing maybe more poise than you have? Well, lots of big plays.
I think he shows a lot of poise. He's not like a third-year starter. I mean, we still miss things in games and checks and some of that, but nothing seems to rattle him much. He just kind of plays, and that's a good trait to have for that position. Because there's going to be some good, some bad, some indifferent. He just kind of plays along. Don't get too up, don't get too down. And he's got a good skill set for what we want to do. So I think the more he plays, like I say, the better he's going to get. The better he's going to get it. Just in the last couple of games, he's gotten so much better at getting downhill on the option and coming off. And I think he's getting more comfortable with it, and he's getting more confidence. The more success he has, the more confidence he gets. And, when he becomes confident and plays more, he's going to be a handful now because he's got the skill traits to be pretty good.
How does he open your offense? I mean, being able to throw down the field loosens up a little bit in the run game. Is that better this year than it has been?
I think that he's got a quick release and throws. We missed some big plays in the passing game last Saturday. I think he's the best guy we've had from a skill set wise to run the ball, run option. And to this point, he acts like he wants to run it, which is refreshing. So it's I think he enjoys doing what we do, and whatever you want to run, he's good with it. Ever how you want to play. So that's when I say skill set. I think he's got the quickness, and as you could see last week, he's got the speed to turn in some big plays. He had the long run call back, but you could see he's pretty quick when he gets down the sidelines.
Talk about the mindset of your team going into this weekend.
Well, hopefully they understand the magnitude that it's a conference game and a division game, and we certainly have talked about it for 2 weeks. And they understand the ramifications when you play a division game and when you have a home conference game. It's imperative that you win these games, and it means that we could be 2-0 in the league against two teams that we've struggled against the last couple of years in our division. So be a great start. It's going to be a challenge. Miami already has a loss, so we're going to get their best shot. So we better be ready to give them ours.
How are things evolving with the depth and the rotation on the defensive line now? Have you seen progress there?
Yeah, we played a lot of people last week. Our plan is to continue to do that, to roll them. A lot of it will be dictated on how many plays. I mean, last year against Miami, they ran 56 plays on offense. That was it. Now, they ran them for over 560 yards. But, if that's a lot different than if you're out there 80 plays. If you're playing 56, probably not going to roll as many guys. But, we got a plan to play, more guys if we can get them out there. just like Virginia Tech.
Have you seen, or can you see a little bit how some of the success, some of the throws to Smelter, not as many because he hasn't been there as much, Waller, is helping create opportunities? I know it's all interrelated. Run can set up the pass and vice versa. But the threat of those guys' big plays, is that helping set some things up offensively?
Well, yeah, anytime you've got a big play threat outside, it's going to help the running game, and the running game could help the passing game. A lot of our big passing plays really haven't been on play action. They've been on roll out and drop back and some of the other stuff. You know, we're not happy with where we are running the ball. I mean, we need to be getting another 50 yards a game, 60 yards a game in our rushing attack. And as we get better with that, then you'll see a lot of big plays in the passing game.
You've mentioned some of the true freshmen who are flying around on defense. Are they flying around with a little more purpose and direction and knowledge? Can you see them maturing a little bit?
Well, I think so. It's like, you know, once you get halfway through the season, and we're a third of the way through, and I've always said you're no longer freshmen now. You played half a season. So it's a big adjustment coming from high school to the speed and the size and the quickness of everybody. You know, I don't care how good you were in high school. When you get on this level, there's an adjustment, and some guys can adhere to it quicker than others. It's easier at certain positions than others. But make no mistake, there's a huge step up.